August 2020. I was 55 years old and went in for my first full physical in many years. The results came back and showed that I had very high cholesterol, which honestly was not a surprise to me. Also showed that I was pre-diabetic and close to type 2, which was a major shock. But to make matters worse, my doctor tells me he's concerned about my kidneys, which I immediately dismissed. He then went on to prescribe 2 oral medications, which I replied, I'm not taking any medication, I'll fix it myself, and I'll see you next year. Welcome back, friends. So as you may recall, my dad died at age 70 from kidney failure. Now, his chronic kidney disease stemmed from many years of being an insulin diabetic, along with, in general, just a very unhealthy lifestyle. So when I got my test results back and I heard the word diabetes, I knew one thing, and that's that I did not want it. So when I left that doctor's office, that became my sole concentration. One thing that I did understand is that diabetes can lead to kidney disease, and kidney disease was something that I just was not interested in having. So I decided to put in a plan of attack to eliminate the diabetes. I'm an all or nothing kind of guy. I don't do very well with moderation. So when I set up my diet, I decided that I would go fully plant-based, mostly vegetarian, and get rid of any of the spaghettis, the white pastas, white bread, choosing instead to eat higher fiber types of grains. Even worse for me, I decided that I would give up beer. I love beer. I particularly love dark German beer. So I was fully committed on this. I started on the diet, and it was just amazing to me how quickly weight fell off. When I went in for my test results, I weighed 185 pounds. 2 short months later, after being on this diet, I weighed 150 pounds. Weight was falling off of me. I did not look good. I was way too skinny. And frankly, I didn't feel that great either. My energy level was down, even though I continued to work out. So I decided I had to make a few changes. So I started bringing meat back into the diet, choosing lean meats, chicken, turkey, lean cuts of steak. And that's the diet that I followed all the way up until August of 2021. Now, I will say that while I was on this particular diet, to get protein sources, I ate a lot of beans, legumes, a lot of nuts. And as I would find out later, a diabetic diet and a renal kidney diet do not always complement each other. So, fast forward, August 2021, I went in for my physical. I went in, I had the exact same test that I had the year before, and the test results came back. My doctor let me know that my cholesterol, for the first time in many years, was actually pretty good. Generally, I ran around 300, and after I got these results, I was at 200. My diabetes was gone. My glucose was under 100, and my A1C was under 6. My weight had dropped from 185 pounds to around 155 pounds, and my doctor thought, these were all super great results. However, because as you know, you go to the doctor, there's always a however. My doctor tells me that my kidney numbers actually got a little bit worse, and he wanted to take some further tests. So at that point, I was willing, and I agreed that we would take some other tests. He set up an ultrasound, some other blood work, and hey, the results came back and it showed chronic kidney disease stage 3A. Once I received my test results back, I was beside myself. My whole focus for the last 12 months was to rid myself of any chances of having kidney disease. So when I got those tests and I saw that I was actually diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, it really was disheartening. Now, hey, I had kicked diabetes ass and I had kicked cholesterol's ass, but it kind of looked like kidney disease was going to kick my ass. Fortunately, the depression, the feeling sorry for myself didn't last too long. I got back on that horse and I started to research, and I learned a lot about kidney disease. A lot of what I have learned, a lot of what I continue to learn are things that I'm going to pass on during these videos. Now, I hope again that this is something that's very helpful to you. And if there's somebody that may be in the situation that you're in as well, please remember to share it with them. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See, I'm starting to learn how to be a YouTuber already.